All right, folks, we're going to talk today really quickly about connecting academic research, citation management, the .ris file, and saving documents for future review in databases. Okay. So I am utilizing the Vermont State College's library system as a faculty and student at Community College of Vermont. Where you go to school or what public library you're using to access resources, you will have different databases available to you. The landing page for the VSC library brings you here to a discovery search. This is a internet-wide, not internet-wide, this is a site-wide search where, for example, if I were to come here and just put in, say, social engineering, and search it, it would search through all of EBSCO's information services. Now these are multiple different databases, publications, things of that nature. I can come in here and I can actually add some additional filtering with advanced searching. For example, a requirement might be peer review. Okay, so it is, if you're a student in my class and watching this video associated with the DigiSec assignment that we're doing for week 10, where you will be researching one of these topics. And then you will have a requirement to do peer-reviewed articles. Your general may or may not. Okay, I can also look at source type. Okay, maybe I want to only know stuff from academic journals versus magazines. Okay, or I actually want a full book or a report. I can save things here if I'm logged into my EBSCO, which I automatically am. Okay, so if I were to come in here and click on this, it should show up here in my save folder, and this is going to be similar, for everyone's system, depending, on what your college or university may license. Okay, so that's the discovery search. Again, I can say I only want full text, peer-reviewed articles, and those things. Okay, still tons of stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is a meta review, bibliometric review, interesting. Okay, so if I click on access options, I can access the full text online or PDF. If I click on this, it would jump me in here. Okay, and I have now a number of options. I can download this, I can save it to my EBSCO. Okay, I can get the citation information, which I do want. Okay. And now a part of this assignment that we have to do is exporting to a citation manager and that sort of thing. I have a Word document open that I'm also going to copy this into. Now, if you're in my class, you have a requirement of style, which in this case happens to be Chicago. Okay, so I would change my style, I would copy it to the clipboard, and then, it would go, as an example, into my Word document. Say, we'll just call these references, and then I would paste it here. Okay. Now, this just handles it in the document. This does not address my citation management long term. Word does have some built-in citation management, not in the online version, but doesn't need this stuff. However, it's not my preferred. I use a program called Citation. It is, free, so again, you're the product. Here they're interested in the way that you index and map information, and that is the data that they get about you as well as your research interests. So that's a piece of this. So you can put this on multiple different programs or platforms. So I'm on a PC. I've already downloaded this desktop application on my computer, and I have installed it. This is what it looks like when I open it up. Okay, not too fancy. Your lookup engines, these are places that it looks when you are searching for things. Okay, you'll see here I can attach and add stuff, okay, to search for things. Alright, I can add new folders, I can add, new article types, say I found a video recording and I want to add it. Okay, I can remove items. Okay, I can move things to a different place, and all that sort of stuff. Okay, add this to a different collection if I want to do, and then it shows up there as well. Okay, So I've got this open and running in the background. I use Google Chrome for this because I find the integration helpful for me, and we have a browser preference. I have installed the extensions. Okay, I've gone to the Google Chrome store. I've installed the Zotero connector here on my Chrome desktop, and it moves there to the Zotero. Okay, so I've met all these conditions previously in order for this to happen. Okay, I now have desktop app running, got this here. I've done my library search, and I'm ready to start saving some of these citations. Okay, so I've copied the reference here. I have the option to export as a .ris. Okay, I could do that, or I could try and see if this extension works. So I'm going to click Save to Zotero until, yep, I want it to go here. I could tag it if I wanted to. I'm now going to check in here and see if it made it, and it does not look like it did. Oh. Okay, actually I just wasn't patient enough. Okay, so here's the thing. There is multiple articles referenced within this document, and as a result, it's picking up all of them. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I'm only getting the one I want, which is this exploring article. Let's see here. Okay. Do it one more time. And then it may not. No, it didn't. So I'm going to do it a different way. Oh, no, it's still going to do this. This will pop off. Yeah, we're going to click through it. Okay, I don't see the specific article. So what's happening is it's not actually picking it up correctly. It's picking up the headings, it looks like, instead of the overall document. So I'm going to go back to my search results, actually. I'm going to hit back. Okay. And then I'm going to click on this here. I'm going to try it one more time. Okay. So I didn't go into the full text article because sometimes the full text article can be a lot for it. It's just trying to parse all the data on the page. So I'm going to try it now. Yes, there we go. Worked better. Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll tell it where I want it to go. It does look like it sent the full text. And then now it's there. Okay. So now I have got not only this reference here, right, with all the information preloaded for me. I don't have to manually enter it. I also have got this full text PDF that I can read in here if I want. Okay, it's really blown up. So I do have some highlighting features if I want them. It's available to you in here too. Okay, anything you do highlight would be saved. You'd close out of this. You'd save and you'd be good to go. All right, so now I've gone through the process of doing my research. Okay. And, there's multiple ways that you could do this. This happens to be the one that I'm showing right now. Okay. So once I've gotten to a point where I've completed all my research for this assignment, I've, searched the library database, I've gotten my multiple articles, I've done my write-up, I'm now ready to export my library. Okay. So I'm going to export this collection. Right. I have a few options. I could do it as a CSV. I want to do it as a RIS. If you want to check your database, I would say do it as a CSV because then you can look at it in a spreadsheet real quick. Use .ris here. Okay. I am going to click Export Files and not annotations. So annotations are mine, any highlights that I may have done in that full text. I don't want all of that. Okay. And I actually don't want the files themselves. I just want the notes. No, actually, I don't even want the notes in this case. I'm just going to get the raw ones. Okay, it's going to ask me where I want it to go. I'm going to tell it. Okay, and then save. Now, if I were to navigate to that folder, okay, it showed up here. Now, a .res file can only be read by a citation manager. So if I were to go ahead and now download this, or say someone sent it to me, okay, and I were to open it, I'm going to create a new folder real quick, called demo, go into it. Okay, now when I go to check it, I could just import from a RIS file. Okay, I could navigate to where it is. And then they would all get loaded here. Okay. You will notice that I don't have the full text PDF anymore. Okay. So that's lost. So if I wanted to do that, I would have had to export with pop-ups. Okay. I'll include everything for now, just to demonstrate. Okay. Import this. And now I have the PDF there. Okay. All right. So that is the process to identify a resource that is of interest to you, save it on your library site, save a reference, and also cite it online. Okay. For folks in my class, you have to do all of these things. You do have to do the RIS file as well as the inline citation. So you'll be doing both. Okay. If you were on, say, a different website, for example, we could say the Library of Congress. You know, library that's available to everybody. Okay, if I were to come in here and look at some of the digital collections, we'll see again. This may not be as typical, but so for example, this is a searchable collection online. Just